Hello, thanks for joining me for another review. Right, today we're going to the Redhook Brewery and this is their Long Hammer IPA. It's coming in at 6.2% ABV, 44 IBUs. Yeah, really kind of like unique bottle here. Almost like a medicine bottle, but yeah. I've had this like 2 or 3 times before, certainly twice at least, before reviewing days, but certainly within the realms of untapped kind of ratings and stuff. But yeah, really nice to see this bottle. I purchased this from M&S at Westwood in Broadstairs. So yeah, really quite digging to get into this 355ml bottle, 6.2% ABV. There's various kind of bits and pieces of information on there. There's the bottle cap. You picking it up? There we go. Let's crack it open. Smoke! Woohoo! For you, Jody. Right, done. Pour it out into a glass. So, West Coast style IPA. Again, one of these style of beers I really want to, explore more of, away from the haze craze that's sweeping the globe really. Which I love the style, don't get me wrong, but I want this kind of IPA more. It's not traditional anymore, and it's what got me into IPA. So. Plenty of carbonation, as you can see. It's kind of like a light orangey colour. Very, very light amber, or whatever you want to call it. Yeah, light orange. There's a little bit of head on this beer, but not too much. Just covering the top of the beer, basically. So, let's get an aroma then. Yeah, that. As soon as you get that aroma of kind of like a marmalade orange, jammy orange, you just know it's a West Coast style. And I just love that. Every time I smell it, I've said it so many times before, it just brings back so many memories of an IPA, but before the New England style craze and all this sort of thing. This was the IPA. From an English style to this was like a massive leap, And I still love this style. It's so good. It's kind of got lost a little bit in like the craft beer evolution of stuff, and it's just like, oh, we got to do this, and now it's the brute IPAs and all this sort of. This is where I'm at. Let's try. Cheers. Oh yeah. So damn good. 44 IBUs. I'm getting to the point now where I keep saying to people who've never tried an IPA, oh, the IBUs might be too much for you, but if you're used to like bitter things, or where it's not beer but food, maybe your palate will be suited to this style of beer. Maybe you've not had too many IPAs and you'll drink this and think, wow, this is like really good. Majority of you will be like, it's too bitter for me. Yeah, so if you've never tried an IPA, try a pale ale. Oh, excuse me. A bit of gas going on this one, but it's a nice kind of sensation. That's so good. It's amazing that this is now available in a UK supermarket, M&S. So I tried it about 4 years ago, maybe 5 years ago. I think I've had it twice since on Untapped. Not reviewed it before, of course. Yeah, Seattle, Washington. So they're on the East Coast. So it says a dry hopped India Pale Ale. There's a little bit more information online now. I'll get to that in a minute, but let's get into the actual flavour of the beer, because I haven't really touched on that yet. I'm more into waffling these days. So it's got a nice kind of citrusy note. It's not too dry, it's not too kind of, not too over the top tropical. It's got a lovely kind of bitterness going on, but without being too OTT, if that makes sense. It's got a lovely kind of grapefruit, citrusiness, kind of, there is almost like a slight jamminess to the beer. Apricot, grapefruit, there is that kind of bitterness of the grapefruit. A slight pininess, there is a little bit of kind of almost like residual dankness to the beer. But yeah, there is a slight raspiness the more I'm drinking it, of a kind of a bitterness to the beer, and so that might put a few people off if you're not used to that kind of you know, gets to your palate, like gets hold of that bitterness kind of sensations, then it may not be for you. But this is part of I got 4 beers for free. So yeah, £7.50 for 4 beers. So it should have been 10, £2.50 a beer. This was part of the deal. You got to go on it. It's really good. So M&S, give it a try for yourself. It's one of them beers. You just, if you're in the UK, just give it a try. Okay, if you don't like it, it's cost you £2.50, or the beer, you know, the free beer, whatever you like. So just do it. That's what I say. One more sip then. It's just solid. That's all you can say. It's just absolutely solid. I recommend you buying this beer if you like your IPAs, your West Coast style IPAs. If you're in the UK, get to a nearest M&S, you know, one of the larger ones. Hopefully you can find it. Pick up one, combine it with like 3 other beers, get this one free, and with 3 beers, you know, just pick it up, give it a try. It's worth it. Really good beer. In terms of rating then, it's an 8 out of 10 for me, all day long. 4 out of 5. Over on Untapped, it's had a lot of ratings. It's had a total of, check-in wise, 247,000. Wow, that is a lot. 518 in the last 30 days. Ratings wise, it's 146,448 as I'm reviewing this beer, and it's coming in at only 3.47, so it's not even making a 7 out of 10. I'm giving this an 8. Well, it's not a 7, is it? It's like, yeah, 6.5. 6.5? 7, yeah, almost 7. Just shy of a 7, so there you go. So it's not 7 out of 10. I'll give this an 8. It's the way beer goes sometimes, but that's a lot of ratings. That's a very good score for that amount of ratings, so that's all I can say to you. One more sip. If you've had this one before, let me know. Check out my American craft beer playlist down below. There's a few there that you'll probably be familiar with over the last, since I've been going, the last 3 and a bit years. So yeah, all the information down below. M&S, blah, and I'll see you on the next review. Cheers.